Okay, this is the stack of my book series, The Grieving, The Romance, which also has the 12 steps of bonding, as Jim Dobson knows. We can lift out the step 8 with Here Are the Styles. It's more intimate than the first kiss, so let's end it with 7. Because the 3 ideas I sent to him without a copy for myself was the old internet dating way with love at AOL. So it's like mostly the heart personality of getting to know a person before the eye catching across the room. So that's just 3 steps there. Because we just moved out the baseball diamond style from our 1980s generation and 1970s in growing up land, caring for the 90s that are now the teachers today. This is how teachers get 2 generations. And as we live our life for God, always and forever. Now, this is my little desk that reminds me of the desk that Laura had. Yeah, was it really a teacher, guys, that I was aspired to from Layla House on the Prairie? Not. It was everything about writing. That's why Melissa Gilbert was my favorite movie star, because she played my favorite author. See how we have different perspectives? And it is a changing world, but at the same time, I have an audience. And I'm glad we grew up in family land in my lifetime. To touch the difference of mentors with the wisdom years growing into it, we aren't afraid to give the last sentence or too much information if it may help the millennials into their lives for the next 30 years. The second 18 years is supposed to be independence, responsibility, doing your own life. Not just compromising in control land of overbearing parents. Yeah, I said it because I have a strong family commitment, and it's hard for me to release the family homes. But I'm getting better at it because my words are helping and encouraging others. That's the second word. And that's about wraps it up. There's my stage collection for my Amranation inspiration, where it shows one house instead of a Christmas tree. But it shows Mary Kate and Ashley living there at one season, Joy for her faith at another season, Johnny, the doll I had a conversation with about my mom that disappeared from the shelf before I could buy it. I tracked her down. The country girl, like Laura Ingalls Wilder. And my family came from the horse and buggy land of trains. And then we have the original Frozen house with the little girl, Anna, which is Natalie and Patrick's second granddaughter's favorite. And the 2 of them are there. This is how a house built well touches the story of several different people that never really met there. Real life people. We aren't talking about ghost stories anymore, people. We're talking about the value of a family home passed along, in family and friends included. The Victorian era is a grieving era, but do we really need the medieval era? That came before it. It was like, King Arthur was a story character? and round table was at the end. Women with writing can bring a different side than men doing all the writing. Okay? So my cousin Christine knows a son and a daughter is supposed to be different, boys and girls, but we also need each other, especially in single adult life. Separate bedrooms approach. Nothing to do with a certain rainbow on a flag, because to me, God's rainbow was placed in the sky for his promises he keeps.